Hello, friends. Really quickly, let's talk about the enforcement fees that are contained within the One Big Beautiful Bill. Now, we know that bill was passed back in July, and we did a video discussing various fees. But for this first part of this video, I want to share with you that the administration has published in the Federal Registry the implementation of the enforcement fees that are also contained in the One Big Beautiful Bill. Now, two things you need to know concerning the enforcement fees. If you have a prior absentia order of removal, that just means a judge, immigration judge, ordered your removal, even though you were not there, you were absent from that hearing or proceeding. If you have that type of order and you are arrested by ICE or immigration officials, you are subject to a $5,000 fee. The other enforcement fee is that if you were arrested between ports of entry, somewhere in between where you should have, entered, you are encountered and you are determined to be inadmissible, you are subject to an enforcement fee of also $5,000. Now, can both fees apply at the same time? Yes, they can. So $5,000 in the case of a prior order removed in absentia and arrested by ICE, and then arrested in between ports of entry by the government. So you could have 5,000 plus 5,000, $10,000. What you should also know, there are no waivers for the enforcement fees. Now, if you have a prior removal order that was entered in absentia, but you were able to have that removal order vacated or undone, then the $5,000 absentia order enforcement fee, that is one exception. You would not be subject to that. So that is important to know. Next, on screen, guys, these are the HR1 fees. What do I want you to be aware with regards to this? These fees are the HR1 or One Big Beautiful fees that the bill authorizes. But the most critical thing that you need to be aware of, because there may be a little bit of confusion, and that is these new HR1 fees are in addition to the existing fees you would already pay for the particular application or benefit you are seeking. And so that is important to know. A couple of key dates to share with you just to circle back. Back on July 9th, the Immigration Court did announce that it will begin collecting immigration court filing and appeals fees. And on July 18th, USCIS announced that fees for asylum, work authorization documents, TPS status, special immigrant juveniles, those will be required. The fees would be required for applications filed on or after July 22nd. Now, the collection of some of the other fees that are shown on screen, those are delayed until the government updates the payment processing. The other thing to note as well is that most of the fees cannot be waived or reduced, and these fees will increase annually due to inflation. That's just the way the bill is written. So this chart that's being shown on screen are some of the various fees as a result of the One Big Beautiful Bill. And again, remember, that these fees are in addition to the existing fees that you would already have to pay for a particular application for which you would be seeking a benefit from. And I will end the share there. Guys, if you have any questions, please be sure to work with a licensed immigration attorney. Many things are changing. You definitely don't want to have a particular filing packet, application, or petition rejected because the appropriate HR1 fee, if it includes that, is not included. That is important. In one of our last videos, we also talked about Remember, starting October 28th, payments will have to be either on a payment form for ACH debit or using a payment form for credit card debit. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.